Hello, Communications 100. This is Xavier Miller, sophomore at Lane Community College. So, today I'll be telling you guys about my life changing experience of me getting in a car crash that could have altered my career. So, I was a freshman at the University of Missouri, and I played football. So it was a good. I liked the coaching staff and I liked all the team. It was a good environment. It was for at the time being. So it was October 23rd, 2018. Me, my other friend Shane, and my other friend Froggy went to this party in Marshall, Missouri. So Columbia, Missouri, that's where the campus, and that's where we stayed at. And Marshall, Missouri is like from Eugene to Portland, Oregon. If anybody doesn't know what Portland, Oregon, it's like I think like an hour away from Eugene. Yeah. So yeah, we went out there for a party. When we got there, it was crazy. It was just like a lot of people. My first actual college party, it was crazy. Like I was like, whoa, like this is just like it was like so much shock. I was like, whoa, it's so many people. So we're there for a good minute. It's like around like 3 a.m. The driver Shane, he was drinking. So I told him I was gonna drive us home. So because I wasn't drinking or not. Like I don't do that. But yeah, so he was just like drinking, having a good time. We was dancing, talking to girls, the college life. So yeah, we were doing that. Yeah, it's getting late, so I'm like, Shane, let's rock. Let's just like go back to the dorms and everything. He's like, all right, cool. He's like intoxicated, definitely. So he starts to talk to this one dude, talking about racing him for money and stuff. I was uh, I was just like looking at him, like just like listening to this conversation, like, you're not driving, but okay. So we get outside. The dude's like, he pulls up in Mercedes SOS. So we're like parked right on the street of the house. So he pulls up. He's like, "Are you ready?" And Shane's like, "Yeah, I'm ready." I'm like, and I look at him like, "You're not driving. Like, what are you talking about? You're ready." So he's like, "Hey, come on, bro. You're a good driver. We're just going straight to Columbia." And I was like, "Okay." So I was just like, "Okay, I'll just do it." So we get up at the stoplight of the girl's house that the party was at. So we get up to the stoplight. He says we're going all the way to Columbia, Missouri, where University of Missouri is. So we're going all the way there. So we just ready, set, and then go. So we took off. He took off pretty fast. His car is really fast. Um, so he took off really fast. I caught him around the halfway to Columbia. I caught him around halfway to Columbia. I was pushing at least like 120 down this highway. As soon as I passed him, we started to do a real big gap on him. So like we were just like, okay. And I would just kept on pushing. I had my foot on the gas the whole time. I just kept on pushing. So we get close to Columbia. I see the exit. I can either go around, like go all the way back around, and that would take longer, or I could just like try to make the exit. So I'm like, okay, let me try to make the exit. So I'm going like by then I was probably going like 115 because I was trying to slow down, and I see the exit coming. It's coming fast. So I tried to drift into the turn, so I drifted it into the turn, but the car wouldn't drift back, so it would just like slide in, and then it just kept on sliding, and then it hit this barrier, and then we rolled. We rolled 3 times. And then we got out the car, checked if like we were all like bloody and stuff, like bruised up, and then we just like took an Uber back to the campus. And then the next day, the security of the campus told us, like he came and knocked on our door, and then told us that the car was reported stolen. It was like, yeah, it was reported like totaled on the highway. And yeah, we was just like, oh, we don't know what happened. Then the security guy was kind of cool with us, so he like he like slapped me on my side, like I was just like, all right, bro. And I like immediately went to the ground. I realized later that day that I broke 3 ribs. I never felt it the whole time I was doing like in the Uber and going to sleep and never felt it. And I had to rehab for a minute. Lost my scholarship. Yeah, and yeah, that's my life changing experience. But learning from that, not to do that again, and to just have a better judgment in that case. Yeah, but I plan on after I complete this summer term classes, I plan on being at the University of Oregon and be playing for them. Yeah, so hopefully, I just get good grades and get back to where I need to be at D1 level. And yeah, so everybody, thank you for listening to my story. This is Xavier Miller.